In order to film this trip, I modified my DJI shoulder bag so I can fit all my gear. It's cool though, look at that. Yeah. So I got my drone, microphones, drone thing, and there's the pocket. Alright, well, part of the news is I still suck at surfing. Egg omelet, egg
pancake.
Egg pancake. You gonna jump? I'm really happy with my setup, by the way. I don't have long to eat this because there's a bunch of monkeys over there in that tree, but as soon as they see this coming out, they're gonna be all over me. So I set myself up in the hostel. I've gone to go see a night market, which was way too overwhelming. This is America Street. Graffiti's not exactly a happening thing here in Taiwan. All special privileges. Tallest guy, I get the front seat, man.
There's 12-foot board as well.
Yeah. Oh, is that mine in the middle?
No.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh jeez. This is Half Moon Bay, near Dulan, outside of Taiwan. Now, I'll be completely honest with you guys, Taiwan is not known for its waves. It doesn't have huge, massive waves of great fetch or anything, and honestly, they're a little inconsistent. The beaches are a little abrupt, and so the waves tend to vary a lot depending on the tide and on the conditions. You definitely don't want to be hitting them with a lot of wind, and we were here for a few hours and the waves changed drastically from low tide to high tide. And I don't currently have a GoPro or anything that I could really film with, so all of this footage is actually of the other people at my hostel all surfing with me. And that's kind of the neat thing about this beach, is there is nobody else here. This is really just us. We have the whole place to ourselves and it's huge. Alright, well, part of the news is I still suck at surfing. It's a nice spot. This is kind of an unknown thing. There's really hardly anyone here. Everyone who's surfing right now is at the hostel with me. Yeah, it's a cool spot, and hardly anyone comes out here. But that being said, they probably don't come out here because the current just drives you straight onto those boulders over there, and then you get some nice toe breaking, ankle twisting fun trying to get back to the sand. There's a strip of sand, but of course none of the breaks end up on the sand, they all end up on the rocks. And it's very lumpy and inconsistent. I've been spoiled in Canada. Anyway, I sound like I'm complaining. The water is bathtub warm. It is lovely. Lovely. I'm just tired and sore from failing at surfing, that's all. And of course, it being Taiwan, there were fighter jets flying overhead. You know, you kind of forget where you are for a second, and then you're reminded. These are training jets, and apparently 5 days before I got there, one of them crashed within sight of this beach. Some of the surfers were talking about it. Which one's which? Are they the same?
That's yours. That's the tuna.
Okay. Thank you, helper. The reveal.
Yeah, but it's blocking
The like
yeah.
McDonald's hash brown that's on here. Okay.
You want to also film
More
this
hash
one?
brown. Famous Taiwanese egg omelet, egg
pancake.
egg pancake. This is slightly different than the scallion pancakes that I was having pretty much everywhere else, but it is still just very delightful, and after a long morning of surfing,
Yeah?
it's perfect.
Good?
The tuna and cheese combo that I chose is intense. It's lovely. It overpowers the pancake a little bit, but everything else is so nice. We're gonna head off to Jinlun Hot Springs. We got Luca, Jonah, Liam, and we're heading out there. We got a whole crew assembled. Let's go.
Okay, it's cold.
Cold.
Really bad? Is it?
Oh yeah,
Looking good, right?
looking good. You dig your toes in and the sand is just piping hot underneath. Oh, that is nice. Come on, give us the review. Not against. Give us the review. Perfect.
Oh, no.
You gonna jump?
No.
Jump.
No.
3 meters.
Oi.
Up you go. Don't break nothing. Do a flip.
Higher!
Don't go higher. Don't go. Maybe there. There.
Liang's gonna have a heart attack.
Yeah.
It's not deep.
Go.
3, 2, 1, go!
You'll take me to the hospital, right, Leah? Come on. Wow.
I was going through that.
Do you want to talk about how that lady likes your muscles so much?
It's kind of weird, actually. It's really
Has she wanted to touch all of your muscles?
You know, when I was in a dream,
Oh yeah.
when I was in a dream, there's no one care about your muscle. Everyone just be like me, so there's no one care.
Okay, yeah.
But to outside, everyone
Well, you're-
suddenly just like zombie. Oh, muscle. Oh, wow, can't touch it. Oh.
You're living the dream because I had always heard that the only people into muscly men were other men who also are muscly themselves and just like to, talk shop about muscles, about going to the gym. But no, you got fondled up by a lovely hot spring lady. So. trying to make the call. Taiwan for hot pot, I think. That's where we're going. What do you think? I said.
You're welcome.
No hot pot. We gotta go somewhere else. Where are we going?
Chengdu hot pot. Chengdu is called Money City hot pot.
Money City hot pot. That's perfect for us because we're all so wealthy.
The forts on the first one? Okay, I thought you wanted to take
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I've got my 7-Eleven coffee, and I'm about to hop on my noble steed and take off to Kaohsiung, and then catch the high-speed rail back to Taipei. So all in one day, I'm going from the complete southeasternmost corner of Taiwan to the northwestmost corner. So I'm going to cross the entire island today. This village has been fantastic. This is Dulan, where I've been for the last couple days. I ended up staying here 2 nights instead of just 1. And I only went surfing once. I'm like very bruised up, very tender. Joints are rough. The hot springs were nice, but they don't heal bruises overnight. So yeah, I'm gonna try and make it back in one piece without soaring myself up too much. But apparently the ride should only take about 4 hours to Kaohsiung from here. And then it's only an hour and a half on the high-speed rail. So not exactly the longest of travel days I've ever done, but you know, not a short one. The longest one of this trip, well, other than getting here. I want to take a second to get into my setup. This is being filmed right now on the Pocket, Osmo Pocket 3. I also have packed a DJI Mini 4 Pro with only 1 battery. I left the other batteries at home. I packed my DJI Mic 2s, very handy. I haven't actually used both of them yet, and now that I can record directly on the Pocket, the transmitter is not really much use to me. What else have I got here? Oh, I've got the cell phone, right? iPhone 14 Pro, but this has been a game changer. A little MagSafe battery pack. That has really made my life a lot easier. And then the only thing that I didn't pack enough of were power bricks. Because a lot of the time when you get power, when you're backpacking and you're traveling, you need to like charge everything at once, and you can't be sitting there like monitoring it because you want to go back out, you want to go do other things. So I went and bought another power brick while I'm here. And surprisingly, electronics are not very affordable in Taiwan. I mean, they're not more expensive than back home, but I thought they'd be cheaper here for some reason. Anyway, they're not, but the power brick, and I didn't pack a towel. Should have packed one of those little backpacker's towels. But everything else, including my Steam Deck and sandals and a week's worth of clothes, which are all dirty now, with like very few exceptions, fit into that one backpack. And that just sits right there. This sits on my head, and we head off to Kaohsiung. Taiwan is the first country I've traveled in Southeast Asia that really has a breakfast culture. And so today I'm starting off with the scallion pancake that is absolutely everywhere and a staple in Taiwan. It's amazing. And then I'm hitting up this fried bun that seems to be a thing in a lot of places, and this is the first time I got to try it. And each one of these is less than $1. Either one of them would have been a full meal, but I'm only here once, so I bought both. So in Taiwan, it's actually very easy to find these breakfast spots because nothing else is open this early. So if you're rolling around down the street and you see a bunch of locals standing out in front of something, you just pull over and you get whatever they're getting. Well, as the saying goes, time and tide wait for no man, and I've got to get back to Kaohsiung to return this scooter. So that means I'm back over the mountains, and this time at least the weather's pretty good. You know, it's kind of heartbreaking to leave this beautiful landscape behind. In these rural areas, it's all basically gas-powered scooters until this guy on a Gogoro electric food delivery scooter. I couldn't believe I was running into one of these things in the mountains. He's gotta be at least 50 kilometers away from the closest battery swapping station. Alright, just leaving Taitung, heading through the mountain pass now. And there's a fruit that is in season right now in Taitung that they're really known for, called, it translates roughly to sugar apple. So I'm expecting it to be quite sweet, but it's a weird looking fruit. And here I don't know what parts are. Oh, that's definitely edible. Wild. Now, I don't have long to eat this because there's a bunch of monkeys over there in that tree, and they seem very frightful. But as soon as they see this coming out, they're going to be all over me. I just like, Little seeds. Perfectly ripe. And it's just, falls right apart in your mouth, and these little nodules make perfect hand grabs. That is just gorgeous. Oh, I need more of this in my life. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, poor scooter. I'm gonna miss you. Oh, that thing is great. Alright, well, now I gotta go find myself a high-speed rail ticket and get on a train. For those of you interested in what that cost, that was $125 for 5 days of scooter rental. It was a 125cc Kimco Racing S scooter with about 20,000 kilometers on the clock. It was fabulous to use. It was quick. I could do about 100 kilometers an hour if I rang it completely out, but she was pretty happy at about 70. 70, maybe 80 on sometimes, but 70 pretty much. Happy go lucky. What a great little vehicle. So damn affordable. Oh, love this country, love scooters. All right, let's get on a train.
Please
welcome. Please be aware that Please select your departure station. Please select the number of passengers. Please confirm your trip details. Please select accumulate. Please select a payment method. Please insert or induce contactless card.
Well, got my high-speed rail ticket. That's the second one I've had to buy because I bought the first one, filmed me buying it, and then it just dematerialized. Obviously, it fell out of my pocket, walked everywhere I walked, it's gone. Welcome to Mega Dong Donkey, a 9-story nightmare of capitalism and go-go Japanese goodness, and I just can't handle it. I'm fucking lost right now. Okay, gotta go down one more floor. I've seen so many videos about this place, and I knew I wouldn't like it. I knew it wasn't my thing, but I just had to go inside anyways. There goes 45 minutes of my life I'm not gonna get back. Trying to get out of this place. Here we go, finally, an exit. Oh, on a completely different street. Okay. Okay, this is a city of 7 million people. I don't think I really grasped that before I got here during rush hour. It is nutso. So I set myself up in the hostel. I've gone to go see a night market, which was way too overwhelming. I just couldn't. So I'm gonna head over to Fuong Beef and try the famous beef noodle soup. So I'm told this place is pretty famous. The thing that they do is a beef noodle soup with big chunks of beef and the thickest damn noodles you've ever seen. It's fantastic. And yeah, definitely a hole-in-the-wall spot that's open 24 hours. And a little bit after that experience, man, the beef noodles there are spectacular. The beef has been just rendered down to a level where there is no structure left at all. You pop one of those things in your mouth and it just melts away like butter. The noodles are springy. They've got plenty of suppleness to them still, just despite their giant size. And the broth is so much more complex than it looks. It is really nice. You just sit there and sip at it. I could sip at it all night long. I tried all of the flavorings just because I wanted to try it, but I found every single one of them just took a little bit away from the simple beauty of the beef noodle soup. Is America Street. I think they call it that because graffiti is not exactly a happening thing here in Taiwan. So when you see a street covered in graffiti, well, it's kind of America. It's really just an extension of Ximanding, which is Taipei's cultural and shopping district for over 100 years. It plays host to a bunch of American brands and stores and pubs, which are not very popular with the Taiwanese, but are pretty popular with me. See you guys next week.